Right, good morning everyone. Now, yesterday, I showed you how to make the book. And you can do whatever you like with them. I also shared with you how to make one of these, how to use the bubble wrap to make your own patterns. And today, I'm going to share with you how to do some different envelopes and things like that. So I'm just going to put that to one side. Right, so yesterday hubby went and got me my pages, and I'm just going to get, so I put that there. Oh, I don't know how many I'm going to need, but these are the pages and they're manila envelopes. Now, they are a little bit not long enough, but we couldn't get any others. But that doesn't matter. What I'm going to do is we need them like that. And I'm going to do, I think we'll do 4. That means we'll get 8 pages. Okay. So I really now have to fold them all in half and then stitch them. So we've got the pages. Now, I'm not going to open these for doing anything like that. I don't think. Because I wanted to do mine to go on it to be able to play and open them. So I need to glue them onto the pages. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because otherwise I'd have to open them all. And I'm not going to do that. I don't want to. I really just needed them for the pages. And I think you got these at the pound shop. So I know some of you saying, oh, Fee, you're wasting. Maybe so, but I want them as pages to be able to embellish. Not to use as an embellishment, if you know what I mean. And I need 4. Which will go in like that. That's great. And I can colour the pages as I need them. See? When they're bulky and that'll be fine. So what I've now got to do is to put in the holes. You're going, oh, how are you going to do that, Fee? Well, that's about 1 there. And I did say to you, from my thumb to there is the other one. And from my thumb mark crease to there is the other one. And we do that on that way as well. Like that. There you go. I'm going to take a large needle, and I have some very strong now I had to go over quite a few old videos last night to remember how to do some of them, because I haven't done them in a while. Like there was that envelope one. So I'm going to show you this one. It's like a double thing, and then you can slot your cards in there and there. So I'm going to share that one with you. And lots of others. I wrote them all down. Drew diagrams to remind me of what to do and how I did them. So I'm going to do that today, but before I do that, I'm going to do the bag. Now what I said to you, didn't I, was that you could cover this. So I did have yesterday some papers. I've got my table set out at the side of me so I can move. So I did these yesterday, didn't I? Now, I'm going to have my page like that. So you can slot things in. And in doing that, I'm going to now need something that I've used. Oh, this one. I think we can use this one for now. So I'm just going to cut this. Move that to one side. And we're going to cover that. In fact, I don't know, because we could have that and then you can... No, we're going to do it that way. We're going to do it that way. And I have some of these, I've found loads of old different, you know, lots of different things that I'd done in the past where I did the script and just put stamps on it and that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the same. So I'm going to glue this on, because you will be able to journal on that. You can do it in a felt tip pen or whatever. This album, honest to God, is just going to be made up of anything I can get my hands on. So it's not going to be average day Joe journal. And that will do. Like that. Keep hold of these bits because they always come in handy. These always come in handy for strips. Right, okay, so now ink. Dobber. I'm going to have to get my other dobbers out. My tools. Oh, I think I've just spotted where they are. Now, as I was saying yesterday, just do the edges. But you don't want to just have the corners like that. So I'm just going to... I fixed them, I added water to them. You can add water to these. And it helps you get the use out of all the ink. Now let's just move that out of the way. And then I'm just going to blend in. Just to darken it slightly. And especially go over the corners. Just makes it a little bit more vintage type. Like that. And I don't have to leave that like that. I might just put a little journal bit on. Oh, sorry. You also need to do these edges. Just fill them up with ink. And then we can do that. You're not going to see most of it. We're having it that way. Now I can pop on some glue. And it's just PVA glue. I do a mixture. This is watered down. I empty half out into another bottle. Top them both up with what? Oops, look, see, I've done that now. top them both up with water. That won't hurt. And that's just the right consistency for doing card. Now a lot of people get bubbles in and that. Well, if you do it half and half with the tacky glue, that I can only say with that one, then it works better. Let me just get my bit of tissue. See how that's going to look there. Like that. You just have to press on it. It's quite thick card. And I can always, dab a bit of glue on it like that to hold it down till it dries. I could have used all this if I wanted to. But we'll just use a little dab on the corners to hold it down. We can do that as well. And if you get a little bit of glue on it, just rub it off. It comes off. Like that. See, like that, and I'm fine with that. And I have somewhere some card, so I've sorted out all the things I might use in my journaling book, and we've got lots of different things like tags and that we can use. So like I say, it'll be a total mix of everything, but lots of places that you can journal in. See, and you can journal on the back. Now, because I don't like leaving everything, I'm going to just get my little sponge and just you don't have to have everything prim and, you know, prim and proper and whatnot. You just don't. So I've also got this, which is my clock, and I'm just going to stamp a bit of my clock. I can use this because I'm going to be covering it, so I'm not fussed about it. See, doesn't have to be perfect either. I let that dry too quick, to be honest, but I'm not going to go back and do it again. But you can journal on that, that's fine. And then we can, again, just darken the edges. Now, I'm a bugger. I'm really sorry, but I am. To me, you've got to save space, and utilise the space you've got. So I'm just going to do things like this. See, like that. I'm going to take my little dobber, Just like that. That's all you need to do. What's good about this is that you can mix and match. I'm going to use my hot glue. It's quicker. Let me just straighten that off. It is just quicker. Just pop that on there like that. And then underneath. Just do that. And then somewhere, just have a look. Oh, where did that little thing go? It's just a number. Don't know what for. Don't really care. Decoration. Just decoration. And you know what I'm going to do as well? Because I do I want to do it like... No, not on this one. Hang on. Not on this one. Right, so... with music, with scripts. Let's have a look. See what we've got. Let's take these cards out. Here's one we can use. And it just says... cherish. Okay? Again... we do that. I'm going to take a little stamp. Oh, we can do it like I said before. Just it's what I call titivating. You can titivate it up. You only need little tiny bits. Take that, like that, and straight away you've got a little journaling pad. And to be honest, we can do another one. Let's have a look. I've got this. This is part of one. I'm not bothered about the colour. Really doesn't bother me at all. Let's just trim that down a bit. Take the ink. We don't need those bits. Here's a little tab. See, just spotted it. There's a little tab there. You just find something to go on it. Sorry, I'm just looking for stuff. You'll just have to bear with me. I'll shorten the video as much as I can. You can put literally anything on it. That's all mine is. Right, here's my tab. Like that. I'm going to take my little... now, it goes that way. That's great. Let me just cut it. There's no rhyme, no reason for doing any of this. It's just purely because I want to. And because I can. Just pull it back a bit. That's it. And then all I have to do is take hold of that pop it on there like that. You just make your own things up like that. I like to do things and say the reason why I've done them is because I like them, not for any other reason. I'm not a themed person that I have to constantly do themes and things like that. I do what I like, and there you go, that's one ready to go in. The pages. So what have I done with the other one? So we've got that. Let me just put these back here. So I've got my book. Now, do I want that in there? Don't see why not. Don't see why not at all. I'm just going to trim as much as I can. Now, I need to put a tab on the back, you see, and that can go in there, but we can do other things as well. But I need to put a tab on the back, a card, and I had some of these. Well, I'm not sure if I want to, do I want to do it with that? No. Let me just use a piece of ordinary card. So, I need to cut this down. Oh, what's that? Huh. Old drawings. We'll get rid of that then, don't we? So, we'll just do that. I'm going to leave it double because I want the thickness. You're not going to see that, it's nothing. This off straight-ish. Oh, my finger. Keep getting my thumb caught in that. Okay, so what I'm doing is I need to put, when that's on the book, that way, there's your opening, so you can do your, and then this needs to go on here. About that, just there will do nicely. Okay. So like I say, so far we've got those. We can journal on that. So I'm going to do a journal mat for that. And I'm going to do one of these. Okay, and we're just gonna, ooh, not liking this. Just wet it all over. And then we're just gonna stick that there. And just give this a shake. There we go. Hold that down. And I'm just going to do another one for in here. So I've got this one. So we'll do one that can go in another one. Which is the CD case, which I told you about yesterday. Like that. Now we haven't finished with them. I'm making them up and then I'm going to decorate some of them. a little bit more. We'll embellish them more. So don't think that's just it, 'cause it's not. Just move that to one side. Now, I want that in the middle if I can do it. Like that. And then I'm just going to do some glue on that side. And then we can glue those edges down. It will all dry. Now, I'm going to trim them off there, and there's a reason for that. Because I don't want any edges that can come unstuck. So I can then pop those edges in there. Let's put enough of that on. Tuck it in, it'll go. Now all that'll dry out, so I'm not fussing about that at all. So we'll just get rid of that. Right. Let me trim that a little bit more. Okay. Again, I'm going to take hold of my dobber. And I'm going to darken the edges, in the, well, the corners. And then just run it along the edge. Sorry, the camera just cut out, so I hope it's alright now. See, like that. Now all that'll dry out, I'm not fussed about that at all. So on the reverse, because it's going to be a tag within a tag, we also need to colour that side. Now, I want to put the music sheet on. Now, it's not wide enough, I know, but I can put a border on it. So I'm happy with that. Don't be afraid to mix and match whatever you've got. Let me just... There we go. Now, I haven't done that, have I? But we can cut that out. Let's just get this one on. Music sheet that way. Of course it'll all crinkle, it always does. This is already coloured. That way. So I'm going to put that, move it over slightly, like that. I'll open that up. And I'm going to glue that down like that. Not fussed about that section there. We'll sort that out after. There. Got that nice and flat. Okay, so like I said, we can put some borders on. Now I've got, and they don't have to match. That's the whole point. They really don't have to match. You can colour them in. That, you know, if you colour them. Sorry, let me just do this. Yeah, colouring them will help blend them in. See? Just colour them in. You'll see what I mean. Because we're going to decorate them as well, don't forget. I'm just going to do the same with the edges. Sorry, I'm not sure I got that there. See, like that. I mean, you're just pulling it out. So you're not really ever going to see the back of it, but we've just added that in, made it nice and colourful. And then I need somehow to get my punch. I don't know where I've put it, to be honest. So I'm just going to do this one again, if it'll go in. Just like that, and then we just take that middle out. Like that. See? It's just easy to do, but because we only need to do that one, I've no need to do it there. And I've done it back to front. Because we need to do it this one, you could have it either way. It's completely up to you. Slot into there like that, and you've got another journaling section which you can take out. To be honest, what we can do now is on there is to put in a piece of journaling paper, and we can do, hang on, I've got some of these. Yeah, I've got some of these. So what I'm going to do, fold that down. See, like that. I'm not going to cover it all. I'm going to cut this into two. Edge it. I told you have to do as many pocket areas as you can. Just a little clock. I can put little tiny hands on it. In fact, I can draw them on. I'll do that after, I think. I don't know where the pen is. Where is my pen? Don't know. We'll do it after. And then that's a label, but it's also a pocket. So, let me just see where we want to put that. So at the moment, now, what have we got? We've got that. That actually can go in there as well. We've got that that's going to go in there. And then, let me just see. Yeah, it could do that, couldn't it? No, don't want it to. No, never mind. We've got those. We've got that. That's going to join another page. We can do tags to go in there, which is not a problem. And I can put this tag in. Cut that one down. Oops. Oh. Could actually. I can just, and you just keep filling them up as much as you can. So I'm going to fix this into my book. At the moment, let's just see, we could change it all together. We really could. So I actually need that folded like that.